What's up everyone, Beck here, and I'm back at it with another YouTube video. And you know what this YouTube video is about? Halloween. That's right, it's that time of year where it's time for candy, ghouls, goblins, tricks, treats, and my favorite part about it all, the parties. Halloween parties. I'm talking about partying all day, all night, every day, every night, until finally the big night's here and it's time for Halloween. Now, Halloween is my personal favorite time of the year for a reason, or at least one of my favorite times of the year. It's at least in the top 10. And you know what? I love Halloween. I love everything about Halloween. Everything from the trick-or-treating to the dressing up in the costumes and all the types of costumes that people be dressing up in. Whether it's the scary costumes from the scary movies, or the heroic costumes from all the heroic movies, or even just some costumes that people made up because they don't even know what they're doing. And another part that I love about Halloween is the haunted houses. You go into a haunted house and you get the shit scared out of you. I mean, it isn't like you can go ahead and just do that any other time of the year, but Halloween makes it more special, or more festival, or more holiday celebratory type of thing. And then you got all these little decorations and big decorations that people are putting up all over the place, all over their houses, all over their yards, all over their cells, just head to toe in decorations. It's crazy. You think that people would only be wearing costumes, but they would wear decorations. I guess it's the new thing or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying. And whenever it comes to decorations, you can do all types of crazy stuff, from all the gory stuff and the spooky stuff and the thriller stuff. Or if you just want to get into the emotions, you can bring out some old school Frankenstein or werewolf or Dracula or zombie thing going on. Everybody's obsessed with zombies nowadays. It's like zombies are the new thing. Personally, I don't even care about zombies, but if everybody else likes zombies, then go for the zombies. But another thing I want to touch on is it really isn't that fun unless you can get like your friends invited. Like if you get your roommate, your girlfriend, your best friend, your sister, your father, your daughter, get everybody involved into this thing, and the more people, the merrier it gets. More the merrier. I know, merry really isn't a word to use whenever you're describing a Halloween type of a thing, but when they say the more the merrier, they're speaking the truth, and you got to listen to the truth. And once you get people involved, you gotta stick with the traditions of Halloween. Trick-or-treating isn't really the only tradition. Maybe you got some family traditions you want to do. Maybe you want to look into some old school traditions. Maybe you just want to start yourself a new tradition. But traditions are traditionally a thing to do every single year. With me, I'm going to start doing the 10 nights of Halloween every single year. I mean, personally, I don't know why it's never been done before. People are like, Tuck, what is the 10 nights of Halloween? And I'm like, it's partying every single night for 10 nights in a row leading up to Halloween. Like throwing a Halloween party 10 nights in a row. I don't know why this isn't a thing. I don't know why it's not been done before. Because personally, I love Halloween. And I wish it happens more than once a year. But trust me, after partying every second of every day and every night for 10 nights in a row, once a year is good enough for me. Once a year is good enough for me. And I've loved every second of it. I really have. But, like, I'm talking about 2 bazillion seconds of Halloween straight. That's good for me. I'm good on Halloween for 11 more months. I'll see you again Halloween next October. But now that I've mentioned the 10 nights of Halloween, I gotta explain to you what I did. I mean, everybody knows that I said it's 10 parties in a row, but let me just tell you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pool parties, block parties, partying inside of a haunted house, partying at your university, partying at the beach. You take wherever you want to party and you throw a Halloween party there. And what type of Halloween party does it have to be? You don't have to go that hardcore into it if you don't want to, but if you want to, it can be a costume party. It can be a zombie party. It can be you're only allowed to dress up as Harley Quinn type of party. I don't care. It's your party. You're throwing it. You set the rules. You make the fun. You please the people. You do your thing. And you just make the most of it. In the end, it's always about making the most of it. I'm talking about making every single second as fun as possible. Always putting a smile on your face and a smile on everybody else's face and make that night go down in history. But not only that night, every night. You gotta make every night of every life of yours, like, go down in history. Yeah, but I'm getting a little sidetracked, so I'm gonna jump back to Halloween. Let's talk about costumes for a second. Although I think I've already talked about costumes, so let's talk about costumes again. Because after throwing 10 parties in a row, I've seen some crazy costumes. I mean, personally, I like dressing up as Captain America, and I had to expose my face so you can see me talk in my video. Although I know I have a pretty ugly face, and I think you'd rather me be wearing a Captain America mask right now, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna expose my face anyway. But now, I'm gonna totally take a change to another subject of Halloween that I want to touch on here for a second. Trick-or-treating. Candy. Candy. More candy. It's all about the candy. And you know the best part about it? Free. That's right. Free candy. You wouldn't think that that type of thing even existed, but when you go door to door, literally door to door, every single person is giving you free candy. I'm talking about free Snickers, free M&Ms, free Skittles, free Sour Patch Kids that really are sour, sweet, and gone. Just like the sweet taste of Halloween. It's so sweet. And then it's gone. And kind of like the taste of my last girlfriend. So sweet. But now she's gone. And I ain't even gonna go there. Let's go back to Halloween, guys. I'm trying to keep this on a positive note. And I'm also trying to keep this YouTube video under like 2 hours. You don't want to sit here and listen to me ramble on about Halloween for like 5 hours straight. So let's just try to hit some major points again real quick. And what's more major than my personal Halloween bucket list? Because y'all know I'm the one and only god of bucket lists. That started out with a college bucket list, moved on to the partying bucket list. Then it started going to stuff like spring break bucket list and the drunks bucket list and the sex bucket list. But since it's Halloween, I'm gonna touch on the Halloween bucket list. And you already know that it has like thousands of things to do during Halloween. Now, when you're given all these thousands of things to do during Halloween, the average person is like, oh, talk, I can only cross off like a dozen of Halloween. And I'm like, bruh, if you really live life to the fullest, you will definitely be able to cross off at least 100 every Halloween. And then I put the math together. And like 100 a Halloween is like only 1,000 every 10 Halloweens. And if you really wanted to cross off everything on my Halloween bucket list, it would literally take you like 55 years. And I know that everybody would love to celebrate Halloween for 55 years, but I think you want to do everything in the book sooner than half a freaking millennium. So that's when the 10 nights of Halloween come back into effect. Because if you cross off 100 things a night on the 10 nights of Halloween, by the end of the Halloween, you will have made major progress. I'm talking about crossing over 1,000 things off the Halloween bucket list in 1 year. In the time of just one Halloween, thousands, make that plural. Like 3,000, 4,000 things in one Halloween, yeah, because that's totally possible, right? Like, if you really put your mindset to it, anything's possible. So if you really put your mindset to it, you can do 1 million things on Halloween. Yeah. So after 5 Halloweens, you do like 5 million things. After 10 Halloweens, you do like a bazillion, there's a lot of things. You do a lot of things. Yeah. Why not, right? But in the end, it's not like you're gonna die or something. You ain't gonna scare yourself to death. You ain't gonna party yourself to death. You ain't gonna be so happy that you die. That's not a real thing. You're not like, oh my God, I had so much fun this Halloween. I'm gonna die now. And after you celebrate Halloween, my style, for a couple years, you will love it as much as me. Understand it as much as me. You will know why I freaking love Halloween so much. There is not words for how much I really love Halloween. Now, as long as you don't go too far, you'll be alright. And by too far, I mean carrying around a real life chainsaw. You don't want to go carrying around a real life chainsaw and scaring people. That's the type of stuff that's going to get you locked up. Don't get locked up. Just have fun with it. People, please don't do anything too stupid on Halloween. Like, dress up as a clown and stand in the middle of the road. Who does that? Why have people been doing that on national TV? They're crazy. If I ever saw someone doing that while I was driving down the road, I would literally run them over. Roadkill, 10 points for me. How you doing? And if you think about it, anything can be tied into Halloween. I'm talking about if you want to drink, it's a Halloween drink. If you want to go to the gym, it's a Halloween workout. If you want to go on a road trip, it's a Halloween road trip. Cause dude, you can literally tie anything into Halloween. Time to get up and go pick out some costumes, get some candy, do some crazy stuff, and make the most of Halloween. After all, it only comes by once a year. And from the looks of it on my watch, we have a whole nother year left to the next Halloween. So what are you still doing sitting here? Get up and go celebrate it. Happy Halloween.